There always comes a time in our lives where we will lack motivation. We will feel in a slump, we will feel stuck in a rut, and we will feel like we are unmotivated to do the things that we want to do and to do the things that we said we would do. And this is normal. And what I'm going to share in this video today is how to get motivated, especially when you feel unmotivated. And I wanted to do this video today because recently, at the beginning of the year, I was feeling unmotivated. I was feeling unmotivated to create content within my business. And this didn't feel good, and I couldn't work out why I felt like this. But then over the last 6 to 8 weeks, I've been feeling a lot more motivated, and I wanted to share today what I actually did to get myself motivated and to get myself back on track. So I have been creating content for my business since 2018. And towards the end of 2019, I started to get demotivated in creating blogs and creating videos and sharing on Instagram or Facebook, and I kind of went quiet. And if you've been following me for a while, you may have noticed that I wasn't showing up on live videos, or I wasn't posting on Instagram or Facebook. I even wasn't posting any blogs, and you may have wondered where I was. And I know that a lot of people did think that, because I received some messages and emails, and people were asking me, where are you, Tia? Are you okay? Are you going to post a new blog? But the thing is, I was just feeling really demotivated to do anything. And the reason that I had at that time for feeling demotivated is that when I was in Thailand, I got really, really sick. I was so sick that I literally couldn't get out of bed, and I didn't know why I was feeling like this, but later tests at the hospital showed that I had contracted dengue fever. So to me, then I realized, okay, this is why I was feeling so tired and demotivated, was because I got sick. And sometimes when we get demotivated, there is valid reasons. So for me, getting sick, that is a valid reason to not want to do any content or to post anything or to show up on video, show up on lives, because I didn't have any energy. I didn't feel like I was inspiring at that time. I didn't feel like I had anything good to share. So to me, it felt better just to rest and to not share anything. But what happened after this time is that when I did start to feel a bit better, and this did take a few months, dengue fever actually creates you to feel some fatigue, and this fatigue will last for a while. And it lasted December into January, and I wasn't feeling motivated to do anything. But then this time of demotivation and this time of fatigue actually then just kept rolling month into month into month, and it started to roll into 2020, and it rolled into February, it rolled into March, and I was just thinking, what am I doing? Like, why am I feeling like this? I'm feeling healthy and I'm feeling much better now. I don't feel fatigued or unwell like I did last year. Why have I now not got motivation? But the thing is, when we start to do something, we are telling our brain this is a new habit. We are telling our brain this is what we do on a daily basis. And because I had done it for a few months, then week on week, month on month, my brain just kept thinking, oh, this is what we do. We're not motivated. We don't do anything. We don't get up and share content. So this just kept happening. And when it rolled into March, I realized that something really needs to change, because now I'm starting to feel unfulfilled. And I was feeling unfulfilled because I wasn't doing the things that I love. And actually, we can want to do things that we love, and we can feel demotivated to do them. And this is just because of stories we've created in our head. And to actually do the things that we want to do, and to do the things that we love, and the things that we said that we want to do, then we have to bust past these stories that we've created in our mind. So I will use myself as an example, just because this has been really recent for me, and it will be really relevant to this video. The stories I was giving myself going into February, March, and even into some of April was that I just don't feel good, and I don't feel like I have anything to say, and my audience are not even listening anymore, and my subscribers have dropped off, and and people are not interested because I haven't been sharing for months. And actually none of this was true. I was still getting people to my website and reading the blogs that I had posted before. I was still getting people to my YouTube channel and watching the videos that I had posted before. I was still getting email replies. I was still getting messages on Facebook and Instagram. But it was just stories I was creating in my mind, and this had just been perpetuated from the year before when I had got sick, and it was just building on itself. So I started to think about these stories and think about, well, why am I actually listening to these stories, and what can I actually do to start to get motivated? So what I did, and this is very recently, I sat down and made a plan. I made a plan of what I actually wanted to achieve. So you can do this in any area of your life that you want to get motivated in. But for me, this was in creating content for my business, for you, for YouTube, for Facebook, for Pinterest, Instagram. It was just for me to get motivated in creating content again. So I sat down and made a plan on what I actually wanted to create. What do I want to do every single week that will get me to where I want to be? So my goal is to share as much free content as I can, and to share it on YouTube, to share it on my website, on my blog, and to share it on Pinterest. That is my goal right now, to reach the people in those areas. And I want to share relevant content about life transformation and about transforming yourself and how to feel happier and more fulfilled in life. So that was my end goal that I wrote down. Then I thought about, okay, what do I need to do to get there? So what am I going to do each week? So I am going to film 2 YouTube videos a week, and they're going to go out every Tuesday and Thursday. I am going to have 4 blog posts published a week, and I'm going to have new pins for every blog post. So I made sure I wrote down every single step. Then I planned that into the week. So what do I do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? And also in this week, I made sure that there was times for rest, there's times for exercise, and there's times for self-care. Once I had made this plan, now this is one of the most important parts, is that I made sure I started it straight away. So I wrote the plan on a Sunday morning, because I felt like Sunday was a good day to make a plan. I wrote the plan on a Sunday morning, and then Sunday afternoon, I started straight away. And this is important because you are starting to tell your brain, this is what I'm going to do, and this is my new plan, and this is the person that I am now becoming, and this is what I'm going to do. If you waited until the next day, you will already be lacking the motivation, because you're just still waiting in that phase of lacking motivation. And if you wake up the next morning and you're probably not going to feel great, and you're probably going to lack motivation because nothing changed, you're probably not going to get off on a great start. So make the plan of what you want to do, break it down on what you're going to do every single day, and then get started straight away. Even if it's just one thing, make sure you start it and tick it off the list. And this will already start to create motivation within you. So motivation is just a feeling that you feel. You just feel motivated to go and do something. And motivation doesn't come from outside of you, it comes from inside of you. So you actually have to create this motivation, and you actually have to keep this motivation daily. So it's normal to go up and down with motivation, but when you're going down and you're feeling demotivated, you want to start reminding yourself of why am I doing this thing? So if we use myself, for example, if I started to get demotivated, then I could ask myself, why are you doing this, Tia? Why are you wanting to create content? And then I would remind myself of why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to help people. I'm doing it to help people transform their lives and to live the life that they actually want to live. And that is really fulfilling to me. So that is my motivation to keep doing it every single day. So think about the reasons why you want to do something. And things that people generally want to do is to get fit and healthy, to get a job they enjoy, to earn more money, to do things in life that they actually want to do. So just think about the reasons why you want to do this, and just always keep that at the front of your mind and keep using that as your motivation to keep going every single day. And when you are motivated, it is easy to keep going and to keep doing it every day. But it is also easy to stop. It's easy to always stop, because stopping is the easiest thing. To keep going, you have to be committed to yourself. You have to be committed to your word. You have to be responsible for your life, and you have to be self-integral. You have to keep going, and actually doing that is the hard thing. So what is really important for motivation is to stay committed to your goals. Keep reminding yourself on why you're doing it. So another goal that I have is to get back to complete fitness, and I really want to get back into a daily fitness regime. So every day that I wake up and I feel like I don't want to do it and I feel demotivated to exercise, I just remind myself of why I'm doing it, and I say to myself, Tia, stay committed to your goals. And then that makes me get up, put my gym gear on and work out. And actually, once you've then gone and done the thing you said you were going to do, you feel much better, and that is where your motivation comes from. So generally, we don't get the motivation at the start. We don't feel motivated before we're actually achieving things. We get motivation from results. So when we start seeing the results within ourselves, and when we start getting into a flow of things, that's when we start to feel that motivation within ourselves. And then that makes it easier to carry on. Then if you start to feel demotivated, just remind yourself of why you're doing the thing, and then just start giving yourself some self-talk, and just tell yourself to stay committed. Tell yourself that it's only your choice if you do this or you don't. And if you don't do it, you're not going to feel great. If you do, you will feel better and you will feel great. So just keep going. So I give myself pep talks all the time, and this is something that I have been doing for years now, and I really feel like this is one of the keys to making yourself motivated, to making yourself committed, and to making yourself do the things you want to do in life, and to actually go and do the things that feel scary, and do the things that you feel like you don't want to do, but you know that will be better for yourself. So the tips to get motivated when you don't feel motivated is to make a plan on what you want to do and break it down. Get started straight away. Remind yourself of why you're doing the thing that you're doing, and that will help you keep motivated. And give yourself pep talks on staying committed, and that it's your responsibility and your choice only in what you do every single day. And that then means it's your choice in the outcomes that you are receiving. So I hope that this video gives you some good tips on to get motivated, and I would love to know what you are trying to get motivated in, and let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified of new videos every single week.